Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Gizmo guy. And last time we were here at the bridge. Shit was going down. Headshot. Watch me get another headshot. Headshot. Okay, so right now I'm not recording live. I'm actually looking at the video because my computer wanted to be a bit prank. So it seems like I don't really know what I'm talking about as things are going on. And sorry because I don't. So right now, since we really got much to talk about this just killing shit, killing more shit, we're getting coins. Talk a little bit about the game. Resident Evil 4 came out in 2005, I think. And it was revolutionary for the fact that games back then didn't really have a lot of shoulder perspective, so Resident Evil 4 was one of the first games that had shoulder perspective. Also, I had an inventory that was more than just a few stuff that you could use. It was also the first game that gave you a bunch of slots for inventory instead of like the 6 slots from like the original Resident Evil, so it made it more challenging, but a lot of people did have complaints about that. Anyway, I am low on health. I should probably use a herb or something, but I don't think I have it. It's gonna be hard to do this. Yeah, there you go. Shoot that snake. Go there. There you go. A lot of people like to dash in this game because Resident Evil 4, it lingered and took a more action approach. So instead of being the typical survival horror, or like the new survival horror genre, kind of, not a genre, but a game of its own. Didn't really have a lot of different aspects from your typical over-the-shoulder game, besides the fact that it was a game. What it did incorporate is the fact that now a virus is something else. It's a parasite. Parasite does is it latches onto your nervous system and basically whoever holds the host parasite is able to control every other person. So everybody here, they're not zombies technically, just people with parasites in them that are controlling their every move, but I doubt anyone. But it's not a zombie game. In truth, Resident Evil was never really a zombie game. It was a game which happened to have zombies. Alright. So, God, I did not see that right there. Another thing I was I like the fact that in Resident Evil 4, there's a little bit of what you would call a upgrading system. Every gun you can upgrade every gun except for the guns you get towards the end of the game, which are basically all powerful guns, especially the proton cannon, which I like to call it a proton cannon. I like to call it something else, but it resembles more of a proton cannon than anything else. This game incorporated also new magnums that were usable. It brought back the Red 9, which is a really old gun, which not a lot of people knew about, which you will see later. The Red 9 is by far one of my favorite guns, aside from the TMP. My third favorite gun in this game would probably have to be the Butterfly revolver, because the Butterfly revolver is a very powerful gun, and it's a revolver that can hold up to like 24 bullets, I think. So that's always great. Yeah, so right now we're about to encounter what the monsters about the first monster of the game, the legitimate monster. It's Oh, policía. Wait, why is the camera zooming out? Why is the camera zooming out? What's going on? What is this? Oh my god! Damn, Lake, you scary. It's not nature. That's a plague. It's a creature of the water. Yeah. But this was I won't say it was the first Resident Evil to encounter like bioorganic weapons, which in a way could be zombies or it could be like a gas or something. It all depends on the source material of what it was made. Now, the monster we just encountered right now is actually called, I think, del lago, or in the Spanish accent, del lago, which roughly transfers to of the lake, which is why you fight him in the lake. Yeah. So I'm running out of space. Alright, yeah. Let's get on this speedboat because that's the most, that's the best thing to do. If you see a giant monster in the water, always get on the boat and go into the middle because nothing's happening. Let's go. Any commentary? You could almost say that's a piercing point there. That was a good play. Alright, stick up scary. Yeah, King Rosmer's quiet. Oh my god. No death. Eat an egg. When you're hurt and you just got knocked off the boat, how your entrails and everything hurt like a bitch. An egg is the best solution. It heals everything. Yeah. Oh, dude. You say it loud enough. I'm pretty sure they didn't pick up on that. It was so like you didn't say it loud enough. Louder. Why is that good? Real so good. Otherwise, death is not. See, he's like, I just finished. Alright. So remember, kids, if giant monsters in the lake, you always grab the first boat you see and go out there immediately. Because you'll be thrusted into a section where you have to throw spears at it to survive. And you'll probably most likely they so fucked. But Leon here just passed the fuck out because, you know, stress and shit.
Yeah, because he's Leon. He can fuck up and not get fucked up by a random dude.
Right. You know, they know that even in his sleep, he'll just like kick their heads off.
That's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
You are the epitome of bullshit.
Says the guy who's full of bullshit.
That's
He wake up coughing. I'm pretty sure he landed face down, not upside up, but whatever. Inside his body. And this is the little transformation. See, I knew he was facing down. He wasn't laying up. Get the fuck up. Be a man. Don't matter if you're coughing blood. Get up. There you go. Good boy. And phone call. Alright, phone call.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our
6
last
hours?
transmission.
How the fuck
I was
do you
starting to
pass
get
out for
worried.
6
Don't you mean
hours?
lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost
Shut up.
consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to
some
what the village
connection
chief
to
was
the village
talking
chief.
about.
Like I didn't
Can't
show it in the
say.
video, but there was a cutscene.
But I'm all
where
right
the village
now.
Chief chokes
I'm
you
gonna
out,
continue
and
my
Leon's
mission.
eyes start to turn red, so he then reveals that Leon has the same thing they do. You can go back all the way to I think part 3 or 4, and you can probably see what was leading up to that. But yeah, so there's nothing really useful in this cabin. I think I might save just because. Yeah. And while we're saving, thanks a lot, guys. If you like what you've seen so far, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next part of Resident Evil 4. Bye.